Baby, I'm a dog, I'm a dog, I'm a money. I can smoke already, so hard in my money. I see past pretty faces, so I got trouble trusting. But I let my guard down for you. Said I'll put my guard down for you. Said I'll be vulnerable, so you can break my heart if you want to. She said, take your time. I said, baby, I'm a dog. She said, take your time. I said, baby, I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I'm a buddy. No prayer, come through. It's time to break it in. 32 like my pants size, cause the niggas try breaking it. No condo, say your name at the front. You can stay if you want. It's been one of those nights I ain't had in a minute. It's been a minute, had to pop soon to recreate the feeling. But it's never the same as the first time we did it. First time we did it, but I let my guard down for you. Said I'll put my guard down for you. Said I'll be vulnerable, so you can break my heart if you want to. She said, take your time.
What is up, y'all? What is up? It's your girl EJ in the building, y'all. And listen, y'all already know what time it is. It's time to talk about Euphoria. Euphoria is back for its final season, y'all. And when I tell y'all Rue is still up to her shenanigans, Rue just ain't learned her lesson yet. And y'all, we got to talk about it because there's a lot to dive into. I got the whole crew with me, y'all. So we're going to get into it. Y'all already know how I like to do it. We got to get this vibe check going on first. Shout out to everybody who is in the chat. We appreciate you guys coming through. Let us know what you thought about the episode. Go ahead and drop your vibe check and let me know what you thought and all the things. And I'm going to go ahead and get everybody up here and we'll find out what everybody thought about the episode. First and foremost, we're going to bring my girl up, Miss K Bly from Slice of Horror. What's up, bud? Oh, I don't think she done came back. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and bring the next person up. Let's see. There go Mo is in the building. Hey, Mo.
Hey. I ain't know I was next. Yeah, hey, y'all.
Look, she's like, hey. What's up? Listen, we gonna bring up Tamika's Den is in the building. Okay. Curly hair sisters in the building. Hey.
Okay. Hey. What's going on, everybody? What's up, Bigger Ford? Thank you for coming through.
Hello. And then, of course, we got Moochie in the building, y'all. We got our girl in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up?
Okay. And, of course, we got my girl, Nita the Diva, in the building. Hey, Nita Boo.
Hey, y'all. What's going on?
Hey,
Nita.
All right.
Glad to be here.
Hey, that's what's up. We're so happy to have you with us. Listen, I'm excited. We got a nice big panel. Next week, my girl Tika will be back. Y'all already know. So we will round things out. And of course, anybody else who want to join the panel, you're more than welcome to. I mean, not anybody. Y'all know. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Let me go. So anyway, y'all, listen, we back to talk about Euphoria. Euphoria, for me, I literally kind of just got introduced to Euphoria. At first, I was like, this is a crazy show. I don't think I want to watch this, which is the reason why I did not watch it in the beginning. And then I decided to spin the block on it and watch it. So I recently watched it and binge watched it. And Lord, this show is very, very dark. Very, very dark. And then when we get to this season, I see a significant shift in how they presented the show. So I think it's interesting that we have this it's like it's brighter or something. It's a little bit lighter. It's not as, I mean, I know they still gonna be into some stuff, but it's not as dark as it felt like it was before with all the topics and things that they touched on. So, with that being said, I need to get everybody's vibe check about this episode because Rue gonna Rue every single time, and she ain't changed not one single bit. Tamika, what's your thoughts over the start of the season?
I like the first episode. I didn't know what to expect because it's a lot happening. We don't have a lot of people here no more. We don't got some of the cast is not coming back. They was having issues behind the scenes, and the composer left. This one left. Everything. So I didn't know where we was gonna go. But listen, Zaya gonna do it every time. I don't know what the people in the streets be talking about because y'all be really trying to play in her damn face. But when we come over here to Euphoria and we see her, this ain't Zendaya, this Rue. She be carrying this show on her back, baby. I'll be like, Lord, Rue's still out here with her damn mess. Okay. She said it's been some years, but ain't a damn thing changed.
Okay, that part.
But, so it was like it was some difference, but at the same, did have like a little bit of a different feel, but at the same time, it also felt like we gonna still be here with shenanigans and foolishness and foolery.
At that part, absolutely. And I'm here for every last single bit of it. And I do, just for anybody who hadn't watched it in a while, or maybe you jumping back into it, or if you haven't seen the episode, we're going to have I ain't going to say huge, but we are going to have a time jump. We are going to have a time jump. They're out of high school now, and we're going to be catching up with everybody. As we talk about the show, I'm definitely going to be going through the characters, talking about what they're up to, what they're doing, some of the faces that we won't be seeing anymore, all that type of stuff. So moving on to the vibe check. Moochie, what's your thoughts over this episode? How was you feeling about it?
Oh, I'm looking forward to this season. Rue is out of control. With her shenanigans, she is out of control. I want to see where this goes with Marshawn Lynch being that character, because I was surprised to see him in that part. So I want to see how this is, and I want to see where it goes. Mm-hmm. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. She did a real good job. She did a real good job with this. I don't. It's people saying crazy stuff, but I feel like they didn't probably follow this from the beginning. Like they just jumping on the band right now. So I watched it from the first season and I liked it. I think, a matter of fact, Nita told me about this show. That's right.
That's what's up. Listen, I don't know what they saying out in these streets about Zendaya, but Zendaya is playing this part all the way down. Like you believe in Rue, like you literally believe it from the moment that you watch. And I always say this: the problem for me was always the content of it. I was like, God, this is a lot. But once you get through episode 2, you can't stop watching. And I believe most of that is because of Rue. Like the way that Zendaya has portrayed this character, she transformed it. That is not Zendaya. That literally is Rue. And so, I don't know. The haters gonna hate. Nita Boo, what was your thoughts? Like, what's your vibe check?
I'm loving it. I didn't... I know a lot of times people get a little, not pompous, but you don't remember what it was like in high school, all the crazy things, all the dark things that was actually happening in your 20s. There's a whole nother layer. You getting into your own self. The 20s is kind of like where you shed your parents' the teaching and you just kind of come into your own or whatever. I don't understand why people are poo-pooing on it. It's okay. Y'all just sit back. Season 1 was superior for me, but season 2, the last 2 episodes was like chef's kiss. That play was everything. Mm-hmm. And I enjoyed the season opener. It was good.
Awesome. That's what's up. Yeah. Mo, thoughts, vibe check.
Yeah, I liked the episode too. It was a good hot mess, just the way I like it. And Rue was ruined. So what else is new? And I'm not shocked the way some of these characters' lives where they end up, because we kind of foreseen it in season 2. So it's like not a shock with some of these characters. But I can't wait to see where it goes and see how far Rue is about to go with this this guy over there, this pimp. Okay. So, right.
Okay. How was you feeling about episode 1?
That Rue is a bum. Always been a bum, and don't aspire to be anything more than a bum. Like, some people have goals in life, some people have aspirations. Rue don't want to do nothing but be a bum, and she's perfectly content with being a bum. And I'm glad that they also brought back Coleman Domingo, because I feel like he's able to get to Rue because, you know, he was an addict himself, so he knows how she views the world. And being that I'm not sure how much of her family is going to be involved this season, but at least she'll have some kind of anchor to bring her back to like really what's going on, because she gets so oblivious to like what's going on in the world around her, because she be on the Starship Enterprise most of the time, so she don't really be tapped into the real world. And that's why, you know, Euphoria is a show that's not for everybody. And I get it, because it's a lot of heavy subject matter. And I don't know what high school y'all was going by. We wasn't doing that at my high school. And the ones that probably we was the ones gossiping about them. Like, I ain't seen them do it, but I heard on the street this is what so and so was doing. I ain't know no crackheads in high school like that. So it's a lot going on, and especially with it being like you know, a younger generation, it's a lot going on. But it's very real struggles with people who have addiction and who have mental health problems. These are like very real things that they are showing, and they show it in the worst possible way. They don't make light of nothing. They don't romanticize everything. You get anything. They don't romanticize. You get the raw, ugly, dirty truth with everybody's life and what's going on. It's like they gonna show you how raw and rough life is for some people. And you know, sometimes it's a little bit hard to digest when you used to certain things being watered down. But it's very grungy and dingy. I'm definitely gonna miss Fez being on the show, because he actually was my favorite character. I was watching for him, honestly. If we would have just had him and Rue, I said everybody else can go. Go, just give me them two, an ashtray. We good. We could just have them sitting right here. We got a good show. So I'm anxious to see what we have in store for Rue and her bum ass.
Okay, because that she is, and I'm not mad at it, and I love Rue bum ass, but she gonna do what she do every single time. You know, I might throw us up at the top, y'all. Let me see if I can change this layout a little bit so we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then let me see if I can pull the media in. Okay, it's not gonna do right. I'm gonna have to go fix the layout in a minute. Y'all have to fix it up. Nah, that's not gonna work. Okay, I'll fix it up in a minute, because y'all know this is gonna work. Okay, this can work. Is everybody up here? Okay, this can work. Okay. All right, so y'all, Rue, we knew that they always say that what's hidden in the dark comes to the light, right? That's the thing. What's hidden in the dark comes to the light, and sometimes your past catch up with you. And Rue's past just happened to catch up with her, because the way that, this matter of fact, let me put this back on this screen. The way that I'm mad that Lori thought it was okay to give a crackhead some damn drugs and thought that you was gonna get your $10,000. That pissed me off so bad, y'all. I will never. And then you want to come back and collect. What you mad at her for? Rue did what crackheads do, okay? Rue did what druggies do, what addicts do. She smoked that mess up, and then when she got caught, it went down the toilet because of her mama. You was never going to get that money, Lori. I just hate to be the one to tell her. I was like, girl, you was never going to get this money. So with that being said, Rue gets caught up, and Lori wants to come collect. Told her that she owed her $1 gazillion in interest on it. That totaled up to $43 million, but I'll take $100K. And now Rue has to be a mule, and now she's over here going to medical, bringing drugs back and forth, to the point where, oh my God, she was swallowing the drugs, putting KY jelly on it, and then boom, okay, and going back and forth with it. And then, oh my God, it was just a lot. That scene right there was gross as hell. But with that being said, y'all, did anybody not think that Lori was ever going to come back? Because I felt like when they didn't give us an ending to that part right there, I was like, oh, this is coming back to haunt her. Moochie, what did you think? Did you think Lori was coming back? And is it Lori's fault in the beginning? Like,
I knew Lori was coming back because she told her she was going to sell her to some peoples. She gave her fair warning. Like, if you take this, there will be consequences with this. And she speaks so calm and in a motherly tone where everybody thinks she BSing you when she not. Yeah, I knew she was coming back.
girl, doing too much. Nita, oh my God. I'm just like, girl, she's a druggie. I can't believe she gave her all those drugs. I was like, how you not know who you're giving drugs to? And then you're really expecting the return on this money. It's not coming back to you.
Right.
What were your thoughts about Rue ending up in this situation? Did you always foresee Rue being in some kind of mess like this, or
Every time, every single time. If anything has been consistent since the beginning of this, is that Rue's a complete mess. Complete mess. And yeah, Rue just be ruined. So, and it is Lori's fault, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know if I could say it's really her fault because sometimes you want to give people chances, and it's up to them to prove that they changed, they grew, they do whatever. So it just is what it is. I don't know.
would you have gave Rue them drugs?
Hell to the no. And this episode was gross as hell. It was it felt very like almost, y'all remember that that documentary that they showed about the Nickelodeon people and how they had those young people doing like nasty things, and you know what I'm saying? That's what it was given. That's what this, like, the type of stuff, but I mean, it's still all a part of the muling process. Like, that is like real life. Not that I know. I don't know.
I've seen another movie on it, so that's how I know they do it that way.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Or they cheek it.
Yeah, they done had documentaries.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought when they pulled out the KY jelly that we was about to start bumming it, and I said, "Oh my God!" I was like, "I'm not ready for this." But then when they went the other way, I said, "Oh wow, okay, maybe I probably would have preferred the other way because I don't think I could have swallowed all them things. I don't know. I couldn't do it either way, but still, I don't know." But anyway, let me move on to.
That could go left. For real, for
Oh
real.
yeah.
Well, and they're lacing this with and this had fentanyl in it anyway. I don't know if it was pure fentanyl that they was bringing over. Lori loved this fentanyl, and I'm just like, the way that this is unaliving people, why would you even want to be involved in it? That's why I respected Fesco so much, because he never wanted to deal with it. Huh? Say that again.
Lori was an addict too, so that apple don't fall far from the tree, even though they not related. She was an addict too. This lady was a school teacher.
Ooh, yeah. I just hate when people mess with fentanyl. I just think that you should just, like, if you gonna do it like this, it's just such one of those things that so many people die from it. I feel like if I'm gonna be in a business, my business, I need the people to be alive. So I don't think I would go this route, because 9 times out of 10, I might lose my customers. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's so weird. But they gonna do what they gonna do when it's all said and done. We can move past this. We already talked about them, and we talked about this nasty stuff. This what I want to know, Kay. When they were talking about the money in the safe, is this about to spin the block at some point? Because remember, she's like, yeah, he's been saving this money for, I don't know, avocado farm or some kind of farm he trying to get. I can't remember exactly what it was. And Rue was like, wanted to know about the safe. I think that she about to come up with another plan.
Is it about to? It already did.
I don't.
That's why she in the predicament she in now. She peeped that she was gonna try to steal from her man.
I don't remember her doing anything with it though.
No,
Did I?
she just sat there and said, I think they set her up. I think they set her up, but that's a theory in itself. I'll move on.
Okay. No, but I'm saying like she didn't do anything with the safe. I didn't miss nothing, right?
Oh no, they
Uh-uh.
didn't do nothing yet, but you already
Oh, okay.
seen the direction it was going in.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I
Yeah,
was
she
making
ready
sure.
to do a juke and steal from her man.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was making sure. So, Kay, how do you think it's gonna play out? Because we know Rue is going, they gonna get this, they gonna try to get the money. But how do you think this is all gonna play out though?
First of all, when you in the business of recreational pharmaceuticals, if Rue owed millions and that lady knocked it down to 100K, and Rue been out of school for how long, and she been running from country to country, I feel like Rue probably done ran her tab out, and she's still doing this because she's a bum. I honestly feel like she's just doing this and that's why I feel like she's doing something to get herself into some more trouble, because ain't no way she ain't paid that damn tab off yet, and she's still running these drugs just for the hell of it at this point, because she ain't got nothing else to do. So of course she's gonna find herself in some foolishness because she has nothing else to do. You mean your life's work you told that man was to work in a strip club, in a bar? That's all you want to do? And I'm like I said, I'm pretty sure she done paid the damn tab off, because it was too easy for her to go in that place and to just be you. All you were supposed to do was drop off a package. Now you got to go to the bathroom. Now you got to dance with people and all this kind of stuff. Rue been paid that lady tab off. She just looking for the next bunch of foolishness to get herself into.
Yeah. But Nia do got a point, because I forgot about that. Rue keep messing up. And she keep adding to her tab.
Yeah, because then she added the damn car, child. She said,
yeah,
I had
car. Ain't no way she ain't paid this off yet. Rue is like sabotaging, just
y'all know how
like getting out of a situation she could be out of now. Because some people would have kept that 43 million on her head, and that lady is probably like, I'm actually sick of her, and I wish you would go on. Rue is doing stupid stuff to stay in these ridiculous situations. She don't, because she a bum. She like this lifestyle.
She is definitely.
Where is she gonna go? You know, she already on the bridge with her mom and stuff, so she's just like out here floundering.
Rehab is where she need to go.
Rehab don't even want Rue no more. Rehab said bump that.
Rehab will hate see Rue coming.
Okay, Rehab like,
the type of person that'll go get high before she go in there.
I mean, she did do that time. Remember? Yeah. I mean, she was super high up in there, and Ali was the only one who clocked it in. She brought the whole suitcase of drugs inside of there. I said, girl, no, you did not bring these street pharmaceuticals up inside of the Narcotics Anonymous place.
Yeah. No, that was crazy. She could
by Lori anyway, because she was supposed to be going to rehab, and she didn't. She got out the damn car, running around, and got caught, and she was about to be trafficked before she escaped. Like Rue don't want to. She want to be a bum. So yeah, she could have done right, paid the tab off, got her life together. Rue just keep doing stupid stuff. So yes, of course she's going to get herself into some more foolishness. And I'm curious to see how this looks when I know we'll talk about it, with her trying to discover religion. How does this play all into her foolishness?
Yeah, girl, I'm gonna talk about that. And yeah, Rue was actually sober this whole time, y'all. Rue only smoking weed right now. She ain't back on them. She ain't back on that stuff yet, because we know it's coming, but she ain't there yet. And so Rue, so
not completely sober then, because it ain't like she's smoking. If we're still getting high, we still ain't completely gone. We ain't get the hard stuff yet.
You ain't taking no exit. Come on now. Ain't nothing wrong with a little weed. Don't play. Ain't nothing wrong with a little weed. Ain't nothing.
I didn't even see weed though. I didn't even see that.
Well, you know, Ruby smoking.
Did I miss it? Did I miss it?
They probably didn't show it in the thing, but Rue, she gonna smoke the weed, but she gonna leave the other stuff alone. And I think when she went over there to that house, I think she was smoking at the when she was over there with the ladies, because that right there was too.
The pimp house.
Rue is doing a lot. I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna spin the block on something, but something that Rue said. It'll probably come back to me later about what I can't think of what it was. I'll come back to it. I'm gonna move on to Lex for right now and talk about where she's at and what's happening with her. Remember, Lex was the friend that was always there for her, but it felt like Rue was never really a friend to her. But then at some point we got it together, and now Lex ended up liking Fezco. Fezco, we know we found out that he doing 30 years, right? And he wants to talk to Lex, but Lex doesn't want to speak to him anymore. Like, she's avoiding him or whatnot. And that's kind of how they're keeping the characters kind of alive in the show, I guess. And I thought that was a really, I like the way that they did that, because it felt like everybody was still part of the show. I don't think they mentioned Kat is the only person I don't remember anybody mentioning, and I could have missed that. But everybody else, I felt like they gave a place. Gia, the mom, Fezco, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I feel like Lex is exactly where I thought she would be. I thought she would be somewhere climbing, trying to get to the top of whatever career it was that she was going for. And this, to me, tracks for Lex. But I feel like there has to be something that happens with her. Like, there has to be some kind. She can't just be perfect all the time. We know the final season, she went through the whole thing with the play and all of that. But I feel like we just needed that we're going to get something from her. Just not sure what just yet. How did y'all feel about Lex? I'm going to start with you, Tamika.
I didn't really give a damn about Lex. I mean, I like what they did with Fez. Y'all know how I'll be. Y'all know how I be feeling sometimes. But I mean, it was cute to get to catch up with her. I'm not too shocked of where she's at right now. And I can kind of get her, you know, they saying Fez want her to call and she don't want to call because I guess she just trying to like leave all of that stuff behind. But I don't know how you leaving it behind and you still messing with Rue, because you know Rue still has some foolishness. So you kind of like still in and out. But however, I could get that part. And I'm not too shocked to see like this is where she's at right now. But yeah, I'm curious to what else they're gonna have going on with her too, because it's feeling like you climbing, but you still sitting here playing too. I don't know. Like it was a little funny with her, but I liked how they worked that part of the story out.
I wonder how her and her sister really are, because after that whole play situation, I wasn't really sure how they was gonna be. I was like, girl, I don't know. Mo, thoughts on Lex? Is she where you thought she would have been, or do you think that we're finally gonna get something else out of this character? Because her just being this goody two shoes all the way across, it ain't working for me. Not in a show this chaotic. I need something to go. I need something to shake with Lex.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. You want something to shake with Lex. Last season when she put on that play, that wasn't no too goody two shoes. That was some I'm putting everybody on blast. Okay, she masked it with her innocence. Like, it was just our lives. It's not really. Yeah, it is. You put everybody on blast. So yeah, so she's not too goody two shoes, but yeah. Yeah, she is at what I thought she would be. You know, she's into production, writing, whatever. You see with the whole play, which was her start, in my opinion. She had 10s across the board for me because I enjoyed it from beginning to end.
All she did was tell the truth.
Right.
She just told the truth. The only thing that I had a problem with her in the play is that you just could have told her what you was doing. Like, I mean, because if you want to talk about, well, no, if you my sister and you gonna talk about my life,
what's the fun of that?
You better tell me. We gonna fight. We gonna fight.
What's the fun of that?
But for them, it's cool.
Dog will holler.
But But I mean, listen, and you don't put my business out there unless I give you permission to put my business out there. I'm not playing with my sister, but that's probably why I ain't got one. So, there's that. Well, I got a half sister. That counts. But, I'm talking about one that I was close and lived with all the time. Kay, Lex, any thoughts?
I always feel like the writers don't know what to do with her. Because like season 1, she was barely there. Like she was barely there. And then like season 2, they brought her in to give her this storyline. And then like I feel like she was more tied to what was going on with like Fez and him trying to, like thinking about, what's next in life for him and what does he want to do, like, reconsidering some things. And her play was the biggest thing that she could have done, which was throwing shade and end up having everybody fighting and stuff. Like, if you felt this way about everybody, you could have just told them, other than put it in a play. You could have just said this to everybody to their face. But other than that, I feel like they don't know. I know. Tell me, you ain't got to put this on the stage play. Let me know.
Okay, telling everything too. She got to tell everything. Like, girl, save some of it. Like, don't put all of it out there. Talk about I wasn't gonna tell that part. Bitch, you might as well told that part. Like, stop playing with me right now. Oh goodness gracious, she irked my soul.
Oh yeah, exactly. Shout out to the best man, because she definitely did, threw all her friends under the bus for her creative outlet. Is basically what she did. And so,
yeah, technically, yeah.
I mean, without that, unless she gonna be produced right, unless she gonna write a novel about everybody's story or put on another TV show or go talk to Fez or something, unless they gonna recast. I don't know what they gonna. I don't know what they have planned for her, because I don't think the writers know how to write characters that actually got some damn sense. And so if they want her to be the voice of reason,
not this actually not on this show.
They don't know what to do with her. They don't know.
Yeah, and I think in the trailer somewhere she's gonna be pitching a show. Girl, what if she do? Oh my God! Please don't pitch this show. Please don't do it. Oh my goodness. We're gonna move on to Cass trifling as the way I can't stand Cass, and no matter what. Like, even though her sister did put her
just want to be butterball naked on the interwebs
with a doggy suit on. Girl, stop it. Nada, Cass has been she has irked my soul, because she doesn't have any self-esteem, for one thing. Like, it just irritates me that she just thinks this little of herself all the time. And I'm not even talking about the doggy stuff or whatnot. It's just the way that the journey that we took with this character from season 1 to season 2, and now here, there's no growth in it at all. Like, it feels like, I mean, Rue got drugs to blame, but what about this one right here? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just no growth with it. There's no girl code with her at all, that she was willing to risk it, real friendship over a guy who she knew was no good. And now here we are. Yeah. And, I don't know. I just sometimes, like, this character right here just irks my soul. But what are your thoughts over her?
I have a lot of thoughts over her. Like, I don't see it the way certain people see it. Like, I feel like when you talk about different characters, you have different caricatures of different stereotypes or cliches people or whatever. So even with Lexi, I just want her to stop looking like she belonged to a polygamy ranch. She dressed like she dressed like she
wait. Like she dressing it.
I'm here to get a stylist.
like the dad on the property and there's 3 other wives on there, and she got to go to school with her.
No, when I say a ranch, I mean like everybody. I mean like it's like a big place that like almost like
the whole community.
Yes,
the whole community. And a Mormon community.
A compound.
There you go. There you go.
I just looked at false prophet too, girl. I just can't unsee that now. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right.
Go ahead.
And then with Cassie, y'all know that she has the daddy wound. It's so odd that Lexi and
And Lexi.
Cassie, they grew up in the same home and they have totally different outlooks on life. And that's why you can't really like kind of fault parents and stuff like that, because sometimes it's the person, it's the child's character.
I agree.
It's whatever their personality is. And
Mm-hmm.
it's so weird. So I think she has like this. And then I remember going through life and thinking that the journey was this and you wanted to look like that. And then when you get there, you're unfulfilled. It doesn't feel right. So I feel like she's just flailing. I feel like most people in their 20s do. You make a lot of mistakes, you make a lot of choices that take your path on different ways and stuff like that. But I think that like for Lexi, I feel like Lexi is like an enabler and she's very judgmental. And I think she got that from watching Cassie. I think that's kind of like where she's starting when she was younger. Even during that play, that was, you were very judgmental. When you're able to write characters like that, you were judging them. And she got the she got the response that she was going to get. But I still think that all of these people, these certain people do exist. And Nate, baby, when I tell you about Nate, y'all think that this isn't the right Nate. I feel like I think from that play, he was so embarrassed from that play and he's trying to separate himself. So the way Lexi portrayed him in that play, I feel like he was trying to like pivot and but you can still see that Nate and that anger and all of those things is like bubbling under the surface. So he's still there. We just on episode 1, so we'll see. We'll see how I get there. But like I say, I enjoy it. I'm watching. I'm seated.
The
That's
play
what's up.
and his daddy indiscretions.
Yeah, his daddy. Oh goodness gracious.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think all of that probably have to do with it. Yeah, and speaking of Nate, honestly, Nate didn't completely irk my soul this particular go around, which is interesting. That he didn't, because it feels like he is trying to. It feels like he wants to take care of her, but I also feel like Nate chose Cass for a reason, and I don't think it had anything to do with love and lust and all of that. I think that he chose her because she's gonna give him what he wants, which is more of a. Maddie was a pushback. Like Maddie, even though, because they had a weird relationship too, but I feel like Maddie gave him more of a challenge, whereas Cass doesn't give him that challenge. She just kind of goes with the flow and kind of feeds more of his ego, whereas Maddie was a little bit different, and which is why I think that he continues to be with her for whatever reason. But I don't know, he didn't irk me, but I still felt like he was doing the most, because I felt like we still saw those traits of him where he was trying to have the gift of gab, because I always said he had the gift of gab. He was always talking his way out of something into something. At some point, he was always just talking, and this is what he was doing in this episode too, as he's then took over his dad's business, finding ways to try to get this money. I think Nate need to let her go to work. Just let her go to work. I don't. Why she got to be? Why she got to stay at home? Let her take her ass to work. Tamika, thoughts over Cass, Nate?
I don't know. Like on one hand, they make absolutely no sense, and on the other hand, they perfect for each other and deserve each other. I did feel like it was a little bit of a different vibe to Nate, but also I feel like he's still right there. It's still right behind any second, any minute, any time of the hour he could turn up, and I feel like this is gonna be an explosion. Everything gonna fall apart. This business venture he's trying to do, it ain't gonna go the way he wanted to go, and then that's when we gonna see that turn up happen. For some reason, that's where I think we're gonna go with him. But Cassie, child, I mean, let her do her OnlyFans and do what the hell she wants to do, because Why you need to pay $50,000 for some flowers? Why? And then you basically was like, well, you broke, you ain't got nothing, okay? Penny with a hole in it, you about to be homeless. Like, I'll get it myself. I said, the way they play it in each other's face.
Yeah, no. Okay, 50,000 in flowers. Then she had the nerve to talk about she didn't want no. I said, girl, you are ghetto. Like, what are you talking about? You don't want no ghetto wedding.
Yeah, it was the ghetto.
Everything about you is ghetto.
Right.
Okay, everything about what you that doggone dog outfit that you got on, right? That's giving ghetto. That is giving, like, who? What are we doing, Cass? At this point, okay. What did you think about honey's $50,000 worth of flowers and trying to have this big extravagant wedding? Because it's all about the wedding. It's not about marrying anybody. Everything she is doing is about show and validation and oh gosh. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Number one, if she don't give a damn about them damn flowers at that wedding, she wanted an excuse to show her ass on the interwebs. Okay, she just want to be butterball naked out in these YouTube and OnlyFans streets. She don't give a damn. Okay, she would get naked without a damn wedding. He could say tomorrow we ain't got to get married. We could just chill, and she would still find a reason to try to be on damn OnlyFans because she don't have no skills to have no real job. She knows she ain't going to no damn college. She know that the best assets are the ones that everybody has always told her that she has. Every boy that has came into contact with her has told her the same things over and over. She's like, well, if this is the only skill I got, let me go ahead and monetize this. This is all I got. You know what, Nate, you knew she was for the streets when you got with her. You knew she was for the streets. So you what did they say? You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. You knew that ahead of time. So I don't even know what you thinking this time. Because instead of having the cleaning lady clean the house, to have the house come on to a clean house, she over here is showing her ass on the interwebs. But this is her. This is what you got. She wasn't nobody beforehand. I don't know why you think she gonna flip flop and be somebody now. And since we on the subject of Nate, so we gonna forget that Nate is just like his damn dad, and he was on them damn websites too. Nate, you don't even like women for real. So why are we here? Why are we here?
Okay, that part. Now that's the real part. That's the real part.
Okay, I ain't forgot.
Oh, yeah. Ain't nobody forgot about Nate. Ain't nobody forgot about none of that stuff. But I do feel like he trying to, like I think somebody said that after that whole play, he's trying to find a way to kind of separate himself. But ain't nobody forgotten. I don't think none of that stuff just go away. Let me get to this super chat. I don't know whose channel is on, but shout out to Scott3Cam410 for the $20 super sticker. The person who you sent it to, thanks you very much. We appreciate it. But yeah, no, absolutely remember everything that he did. And I forgot how he did Jules. Like, I ain't forgot about that. I ain't forgot about none of that stuff. And to be fair, the reason why he's even here with Cass, how he did Maddie. Like, ain't nobody forgot he busted up her too, remember? And then she protected him. Like, it was a lot of stuff that Nate did. And that's
just like his dad. Just like his dad.
And that's one of my problems with
their own inner urges and taking all of this stuff out on everybody else and trying to live this fake life so that other people won't know. If he lived in his truth, he might be a lot nicer. Accept her that she might not be the one for you. That might be your bestie and just take it for what it is. But he has to put on this facade now because his dad left to go live his damn he ain't in the damn picture no more. He out of here. So Nate is like, now I got to be the man and take over everything. But that's not who you really want. You ain't living the life that you truly want to live, Nate. You're not. He's never gonna be happy.
Either.
He ain't gonna know.
He ever gonna be happy. Not with this. Not the way that he doing. And with all those things that happened with Nate, it irritated me that Cass knew about all of this stuff and still decided that this was the person that was the love of her life. I will never buy into that whole concept that he not gonna be that way with me. Hell no, I don't buy into that. You can miss me on that one. But anybody else have any thoughts over these two, Cass and Nate?
I didn't speak.
Oh, okay, go.
I just think she's a dingbat. I really do. She's just so dingy.
She said woof, woof. what was that on y'all? Where he said bark like a dog.
Come to America.
Coming to America.
Yeah.
It's like
No.
she hasn't changed at all.
Yeah, she hasn't.
And he's
And
about
she's
to
just
get into some nonsense because who else they staying in?
probably
I
because
Oh,
It don't look like their
It's
old
not.
house.
It's not the.
no,
It's
it's not
not
the
the
old house.
parents' house.
Yeah, no.
that's not his parents' house.
Mm-mm.
Who
No,
else
it's
they
not.
staying
Probably
at?
one of the
Oh,
properties
yeah,
that they were building. Remember, the dad was building all them properties at the
Yeah, I can see
time.
that.
So maybe
Yeah,
it's one of those or something like that before he decided to cut out and go live his best life. So,
as his father. Oh, yeah.
Reincarnated.
Mhm.
Okay. Ali, I love Ali. He's one of my favorite characters on here. I always love to see him. I love Coleman Domingo, just period. So he could be in anything. I'd probably be like, hey, okay, yep. But I love that Ali is always real. And this is where I want to talk about a couple of different things. I want to talk about the fact that Rue has decided that she wants to find the Lord. Okay, because Rue said she want to start reading the Bible. Oh, if she got to start from the beginning to the end, she about to get out here and she's gonna read the Bible because she felt like the religious aspect of it came from her running the drugs and running into this family, and they didn't have technology, they didn't have any of these things, but they seemed to be happy. Even though I felt like that girl that she was with, I feel like we gonna see her again somewhere down the line. I felt like she gonna pop up in the city and wanna, because that ain't really what she want. You know how it is. But anyway, that's another story. But Ruth said she wanted to find the Lord and that she wanted to, try to do better there. She gonna read the Bible. So there's that part. And then there's the fact that we learned that Maddie, and I accidentally left her photo out, y'all. I'm so sorry. There's the fact that Maddie has not decided. Maddie is working as a social media manager, or maybe she's the social media manager's assistant. Gotta be, because she's not making the money. But we find out that Maddie is getting more and more in debt. So while Cass is out here living her best life, Maddie is in debt, right? So that's kind of where she's at. But she's really good at the job that she does, but she's not making the money that she should be making. So Maddie, Ali, Rue, and the Lords, any of those things. I'm gonna start with you, Mo.
Ooh, I'm gonna start with Maddie first. When I saw, I'm thinking she getting like 10K. No, she getting $800. I'm like, what? And she's doing all the work, so she definitely needs to get from under her boss. I mean, you there as an intern at best, so you learn what you learn and step on your own. Because that's ridiculous. Like you said, it's funny how Cassie living her best life. Not don't have to pay no bills, okay? And Maddie is living this life with celebrities and on social media looking like she's living a life, but she really not. That's interesting. But yeah, Rue finding the Lord is crazy to me. The Lord probably like, I've been here the whole time. Like, what are we talking about? Like, I like to see where that's going, because okay, Rue, we'll see. And I like Ali, like he's still there. I'm glad he's still there. And when she called, he's there, because he been there before, and he know when she on some BS and stuff, and he can call her out. So I'm glad to see Ali.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and well, we'll talk about this next. Tamika, thoughts over any of those things? Ali, Maddie, and her brokenness, and Rue and the Lord.
Yeah, I mean, to me, that's real because you can look one way on social media. We see that every single day, right? And people will have all these thoughts of what they think your life is versus what your life really is. And you saying, baby, you wouldn't even last a damn day in my shoes. You don't know what I be having to do. So yeah, to me that was real. I always love seeing Coleman Domingo. I'm glad, Ali, that they kept his character and that he's here. I think somebody mentioned it earlier, maybe Kate, to still talk to Rue, because it's like, who else can she talk to that's gonna be level headed and that's gonna tell her the truth? And I'm not really surprised about the religion part because I, from friends and family that have been addicted and have their demons and different things they fighting. To be honest, they usually go be finding the Lord, baby, okay, and can read that Bible and tell you the verses backwards, forward, in, out, and all around, and be like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a backslider. I done fell down again. Okay, we fall down, but we get
We
up.
fall down.
Yeah, so I mean, now she's gonna go into this journey. That's not too surprising. I would like to see her get cleaned up for a minute, even if it is for the Lord, even if it don't last, we don't know. But maybe it could be something there. But that part don't surprise me because I actually think a lot of people go there eventually. So I'm like, okay, bro, she talking about, the Lord may be speaking to her.
Okay. Hey, she said that he did speak to her. He took her
Right.
from a drug dealer to a PIMP. That's what I'm
Listen,
talking
Mm-hmm.
about. Okay.
I'm like, really? We gonna put that on God? Okay, girl.
Right.
Ruth said, the
That sounds
Lord
like
brought
Rue.
us together.
Go somewhere, Rue. Yeah.
Mochi. Any thoughts on the Maddie's life where she's at, especially as opposed to where Cassie is, and then there's Ali, of course, and then Rue and the Lord.
I'm surprised that Maddie and Cassie wasn't really. I'm sorry, Lexi wasn't really together like that because they're kind of like almost in the same field where they see each other in passing. So I don't know. I was wondering about that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the bills, yeah, that's crazy because she's usually been on her own a lot anyway because her home life was so crazy. So I see her being I see her pretty much fending for herself a lot with things.
Yeah,
And it wouldn't have been like that if Nate ain't cheat. But anyway, she found out about the other stuff. So she would have been how she is.
yeah,
And as far as Rue, she ain't fooling she not fooling him with that. He gonna call her out on it because he know every trick in the book.
Mm-hmm.
speak, Lord, speak to me.
Okay.
I was so lost. I was so lost until you spoke to me. That's how I see Ruth. I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta find a song somewhere. Nita.
Okay, we're gonna be walking down the aisle of the church by the end of the season. Okay.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm not even mad
Now
at it.
her look, now her in a white robe going down in water.
Okay, listen. Ruth say she got to she listen. I ain't mad at it. However you get there, you get there, okay?
Right.
But do not put that on the Lord with that PIMP rule. I'm not finna sit here and play
Okay.
with you about that. Nita, your thoughts over all the things that are going on with the Rue finding the Lord or seeking to find the Lord, okay? And Maddie and the lifestyle that she appears to be having, but the one that she really has, as opposed to Cass living her best life right now. And then the fact that we still have Ali.
Coleman Domingo, that's one of the ones you don't mess with me. I absolutely love him. He slays the red carpets, baby. He does the things. He's phenomenal. I love, he's like a chameleon. I love him. But yeah, I love, and you know what that reminds me of? This whole dynamic between Ali and Rue. You know how somebody could say the exact same thing that your parents have been trying to instill in you and just talk to you and put these things. That's just a classic thing where you can listen to it from somebody else's mouth and not your parents' mouth and stuff like that. And how, as a parent, your influence isn't like like the best or whatever. But yeah, I love that he always keeps it 100. Like he stands 10 toes down. He don't care. He will buck up against any little thing, like whatever she was trying to. Look, he give her pushback. I love all of the things. Now, Maddie was interesting because I didn't think I was going to see her life go like that, but I'm interested because I feel like that's like kind of the normal thing, like the kids getting social media, and and people think that YouTubers make all this money and people on the thing, and then you get this check looking like this, and you be like, hello. So I love that she kind of followed the regular path. So like I said, I like all the characters because I feel like they represent like every type of person and how they're navigating the world and the decisions they make and all the things or whatever. So I like all that. And then again, we have the polygamy costume down here that we see. And yeah.
She's like that.
Come on, polygamy costume.
Yeah.
And
It is. So finally, y'all, we gotta talk about this right here. I'm gonna go ahead. Y'all already know what it is.
wait,
There's a lot of
hold
stuff going on.
hold on. Hold on.
Oh, you didn't go?
No, let me get my
bad.
Jesus.
Go.
Although
Go. My bad.
I ain't got nothing for Maddie. I just want to know what the writers have up for her, because she's always had a pretty strong storyline because she was connected to like Nate, but she's not connected to him anymore. So I really wonder how can they make her a strong character in this season when her story isn't colliding with him and Cass. So I don't know what direction they want to take with this. To
interject real quick, looking at the trailer, they are going to interject them again. So that is going to be how they bring her story in. But
yeah.
I thought, I ain't looked at no trailers. I thought they was gonna keep them separate and have her own thing.
No, they bringing them back
She
together.
gonna find out about that doggone wedding.
Yeah, they go. Oh no, her and Cass are going to rekindle their friendship, but I think that shit is all fake. But
I just think it's
because wasn't she
Matt
stalking her online? So she probably want to use her because she thinks she's in a certain space to help her get her status up.
That's how she should.
That's what I'm saying. Maddie gonna branch out on her own and do her own stuff. So.
Yeah, she owe her when it's all said and done. So listen, however it goes. Use her, Maddie. I'm not mad at it.
Do she owe her? I mean,
yeah.
She took a beating.
Come on, Maddie is a lot of things, but what Maddie never did was cross the girl code friendship line. But she was a lot of other things, but she was always a good friend. She wasn't even one of them friends that was like talking like she, you know how some of them girls, they be real, do the most like in them friendship groups. She wasn't even that person. She literally was an actual really good friend.
I agree.
Yeah, but Cassie took a beating. So is they square? After that play, okay.
It's gonna be
so it's like beef forever. Okay,
forever.
Come on now.
Go ahead.
Hey, I just answered the question. Hey,
look, got that out the way because I hadn't watched trailers for it, so I'm just like, what are they trying? Where are we going with her? Where are we doing, Maddie?
I think it's gonna be some type of revenge. I really do.
Might be.
Yeah, then now we might be cooking with some grease then. So now we might have something.
Pot on the slow boil.
As far as Rue and coming over to the good book. A lot of programs expect for substance abuse, like the support groups are built on religion, like the 12-step program. They have a religious foundation anyway. But we know Rue ain't got no the sense that God gave her in the first place. So I feel like Rue with the Rue and her thinking habits, her interpretations of it she's going to interpret it in ways to further her life of being a bum, because then she gonna be able to refer to you what the scripture said when there, the brother could be like, let there be light. She gonna be like, see, cut these lights on in the strip club because that's what the Bible said. Give us the strobe lights, put the laser beams in here because God wanted us to do. She gonna be doing all kind of ridiculousness in the name of Jesus and just be going about it all the wrong way, because that's what people who are completely off of their rocker be doing. They be trying to decipher religion in their wayward way in order to like virtue signal and get away with certain things that they know are wrong and inappropriate. Okay, especially, you know, when the leader of your country is doing it. Why not? Why everybody else might as well interpret it the way they want to? Apparently it's a free for all. Okay, but she gonna get it though. You know, playing in God's face don't ever turn out well, and she gonna have
that part.
she gonna have to learn the hard way.
Okay, that part. So, hold on, let me bring this back up real quick. Rue decide. Okay, so we all know that Rue is a mule, and she's been doing all the things, and she trying to make this money because she got to pay off her debts. So she was told that she had to go drop off a package. So she go to drop off the package, and she ends up seeing, you know, a bunch of girls. Y'all know Rue like the girls, so she saw a bunch of girls, and she was ready to go party. Right? She went to the bathroom, saw this one. She needed help with her bikini and all that stuff. Well, when it all was said and done, somebody done laced the fun party stuff with fentanyl, right? And the girl ends up gone, right? And now Rue is still there because she's there talking to him, trying to get a job, y'all. Like, I said, girl, you still work for old girl for free. Like, stop playing with me right now. What are you doing? How are you gonna get out of this? Is he finna pay your debt off? Is that what we trying to do? Like, because that's how I feel like where we going with this. Or you finna take this money that you finna steal from what's her name? God, what's her name?
Faye.
What's that? Faye, from Faye's boo thing, you finna take this money and pay off the debt. I don't know how you finna pay off this debt, but I just keep feeling like she's gonna try to pay off this debt so she can come work for this man. So anyway, she's trying to get a job. She's trying to be over here. What is she finna do exactly? Because I'm like, girl, you finna be the club manager? What you finna do over here is what I
They'll
need
be
to know.
dumb as hell to give her a leadership role.
Girl, that part.
Ain't nobody giving her no damn leadership role. Rue, I'm never even. Does she even ever go to the bathroom? Because all she was supposed to do is go to the bathroom. The man said, "Don't touch nothing." I said, Rue can never just do what she's supposed to do and go about her damn business.
I think she went to the bathroom, but that's where our girl was when she went to the bathroom. I think that's how she see the girl, but she was doing too much. She was still walking around. And like, how you walking around like you weren't supposed to do one thing, but you know, when it was all said and done, old boy say, look, well, if the Lord really brought us together, then shoot, you gonna have to make it out of this. So he put an apple on her head and shoot a bullet, and the way Rue rejoiced in the Lord, the way she rejoiced,
like only a crackhead could.
Okay, only a crackhead could.
He said, God want me to work in this strip club. That's why he let me live. Just the kind of stuff God want me to have.
You said the exact same thing, Kay.
Exactly.
Absolutely
okay.
Right.
Rue just needs to stop playing in our face with this whole the Lord thing.
And I'm with Moochie. I want to know, did one of them, what is it, the girl and the guy that the same one she want to rock, like, did one of them put the fentanyl in there?
Somebody put it in there.
That's why I think it's them. I think they set her up.
Or Lori. Lori, because Lori might be done with her.
Lori messed with her.
I feel like Lori set her up to get rid of her ass.
I think Lori set her up because she seen how she was scheming on her man.
So you think Faye set her up because man?
She packed the bag.
Okay, you talking about Faye? Okay, because you said Lori. So you think Faye set her up?
He pressed the pills and she was packing the bag. You know they're gonna have some pillow talk, and she run her mouth constantly.
Okay, so you think Faye said no? When you said it, you said Lori. So you think Faye set her up?
No, not Faye. I'm talking about the girl who she went on the run with. When they went and they came back from Mexico, she was pressing them pills.
Yeah, that's Faye. That's Faye.
That's
right.
Okay, that's Faye. She was pressing them pills.
Okay, so you think Faye set her up because of she think that Rue finna try to take that money. She the one who told her about the money though. That's crazy.
Yeah, like either her or Wayne, one of them did it. I don't know.
I think they own a direction of Lori
together. One,
I feel like
Lori told them to do it.
I don't put it past.
because I think that she got all the work out of her that she could get out of her, and she done. And now it's time for her to go. I think she was never gonna let Rue live because of what she did. And I think that at this point it's just over with. And now here we are. Because how that stuff, how it get laced like that? Like I don't know.
And then the way Rue was just there grinning and smiling, girl. Oh, you a pimp? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Like she, and remember, she said she ain't never ever did no drug run like that. She do all the other shit, but she ain't never did that. So why did y'all want her to do it at this particular place? Yeah, something wasn't right
with that. Strip club, knowing the girl got damn ADHD and got sidetracked. Yeah, she probably forgot she had the damn pee. I doubt she made it to the damn toilet.
I don't think she did. She helped the girl bra. She didn't look like she was worried about peeing nowhere. Okay, that she don't forgot about the pee.
Why you in the middle of the damn dance floor? You don't know these people. You don't know these hoes.
Look, all she saw was titty.
I laughed so hard at that part. I said, "Look at damn Rue."
Rue said, "Listen, we about to do this right here." I said, "Okay, Rue. Well, go off then." Rue in the middle over there. She said, she dancing her ass off. Nita, okay, we got to get final thoughts over this last scene. I'm gonna start with you, Nita. Rue has got confirmation that the Lord has sent her over there to work with the PIMP and do all the things. Talk about that, and then do you think this was a setup? And if so, was it Faye and her dude, or was it Lori? Like who set this up on how this all went down with the fentanyl and Rue being the one carrying those, packages, fun packs?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not on board with the whole setup thing. I got to get more information. I don't see a reason why. I just feel like Rue just be messing up. Like I feel like what she's getting ready to do is literally jump out of the frying pan and jump into the fire. Like the girl, she just ain't got it all. She just she just like off. Okay, but the whole thing, just like Kay said earlier, she was just like with the justification, like using religion to kind of justify her wayward ways. That's exactly where she's going with this whole thing. Girl, we didn't talk about the drug muling process and the strainer and the dog and
that was so disgusting. You see, I message y'all like, do not eat, child, because I had just finished eating, and I was like, oh my God.
It was too much. I didn't know.
Did they use the same strainer for the spaghetti?
Yes, girl, they did. It was nasty. I said no.
Disgusting.
Girl, when she smelled the spaghetti, I said it was too much. It was too much.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. It was a lot. Like I said, that is Sam Levinson for you. He writes in a way that's a little questionable. Y'all know the Idol. Y'all know how he do. It's just
man, it was wild. Oh God,
right.
Wow.
It's just a whole mess. But the whole religion thing, we got that. It just feels like Rue is chasing something. Like she's chasing like some type of high. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. It's like the addiction is in her, and it just manifests in different ways. So it feels like she gets like highs off of certain things, being around certain people. It could be religion one day. It could be this whole the man probably was a sharpshooter. Like you don't get to the top of the chain and in a position that you are, and girl, this wasn't a little kid shooting. It was a regular I don't know.
This was a shooter shooting. You know he wasn't for the best. Come on.
It was a mess, but girl, why Rue was sitting up there looking all crazy, the apple going to the side of her head?
I was like, be still, Rue, don't move. Like shit. Like, girl, what are we doing?
Hilarious. Do y'all think we gonna see Pretty Eyes? What's his name? Asante Black. He was the one that was in there I think he was like testing out the
Oh yeah. He was
cute
running the
one
test
from
in the room.
yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
I don't know. I
I
know what you're
love
talking
him.
about, but
I hope he becomes
Yeah, I
a
didn't even
season.
know he was gonna be in here. We might
I
see a
know.
little bit more him.
I didn't even get the, you know how you get press releases about.
Right.
So I was so shocked to see him. He
Same.
adorable. He has
Mhm.
the best
I didn't
eyes.
know Marshawn Lynch was gonna be in here, even though it
me
makes sense
neither.
because I did see some kind of
I,
ad on Instagram one day. But I just thought, they just had him because he be out here doing all different kind of things. So I was
Yeah.
just like, oh, okay, I really didn't pay
yeah, I'm not
attention.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. The whole thing, ADHD, that was hilarious. The whole thing with, she just like partying and stuff like that. But um what she was doing and versus what she see, but she doesn't, I don't think she understands the ramifications that goes on
Mm-mm.
with this life right here. So girl, you
Mm-hmm.
not ready. You not ready. But she does think quick on her feet. She's a little I mean, she is out there risking it all. So I
Mhm.
thought she got the job. I thought the reason why she got it is because she turned into one of the better mules for Lori. So I thought that's how she kind of worked her way up, and that's how they had her doing this particular run. So that's what I thought it was. But
We shall see. But baby, when you said out of the frying pan into the fire, because she probably
mhm.
thinking he better than Lori. That baby,
Girl,
we
that
talking
man
about out
eyes
of
say it
BC from
all.
the eyes. Okay, don't forget
Okay.
how he get down. I'm just
Okay.
saying.
Mm-hmm.
At least he wasn't playing no games. Listen, I can't
Okay.
even watch Oz to this day because of that Joker. That's the reason why I cannot watch Oz. I will never watch Oz again. I promise you that.
Well,
Ever.
yeah,
Right.
odds is not a rewatchable thing.
Heck no. And I still don't think I watched the last few episodes of I said I went so far and I said I don't know how I made it this far and I just gotta tap out. I just couldn't do it no more. I was just done. So I couldn't even tell y'all what happened in the end.
I
I was
tapped out
done.
too. I tapped out.
I was done.
That's what was on back then. I
Yeah,
watched it when it first aired.
I
Gotta
can
do
Hmm.
a
do it.
live reaction.
Yeah, I was watching that in real time, baby. Lord have
I
mercy,
Hmm.
that was something.
It was too much for me.
Well, I watched both Oz and
The
what was the
Wire.
other one? Wire. I watched both of those later. I didn't watch them when they
Mhm.
first came out. I watched them later, and oh my god, I love the Wire, but the
Why
Oz
am I
on.
not surprised, EJ?
Of course, y'all know how I go. Y'all already know how I go. Moochie, final thoughts over this last scene. Rue, I'm about to say Adabisi, girl. Now you got me to call this man Adabisi. Rue, Alamo.
Well, we know she didn't. We know she used the bathroom because once the pow went off, once that hammer went off, she would have went to the bathroom. So we know she went to the bathroom. That's what I'm gonna go with. As far as she's getting herself into something so deep that is it gonna scare her where she becomes sober, like really really sober, like I'm gonna leave all of this ish alone. So I want to
Ooh,
see if it goes that far.
it's a possibility. You never know. Something gonna have to finally just make Rue like something, but I just hate that it always have to be something bad to make people finally, where you have to hit that rock bottom and then come back up. I'm concerned about the trailer part where I see Ali in the hospital. I don't like that, and that shit is pissing. I'm like, oh my god, what is going to happen? Because I feel like it's gonna have
Right.
something to do with Rue at some point, but and Rue's gonna piss me off. So I don't know. Tamika,
That would be
Oh,
tragic.
I didn't
That would
see
be
it
tragic.
that,
would,
but
girl.
I could definitely see
Yeah, I
that.
saw that.
I can see it too, though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
Tamika, final thoughts over this last episode,
Um,
this last part of Rue Lord.
like I said, I wasn't mad at this first episode. We shall see how the rest of this go, right? As we ease on down the road, see what they're gonna be talking about. That's definitely gonna piss me off if Allie ends up getting hurt because of some foolishness that damn Rue out here doing, but we shall see. I'm looking forward to, how it's all gonna pan out. How we gonna come to the end of this road.
Although we've come. Oh no, that's fine. Mo.
Yeah, the last scene was interesting. It's like Rue saw that room, she fell in love. All she saw was titties, and there's that. Now that lady going down so quick with when he's passing out the little party favors, I was like, oh, it was just one lady, right? Because I could have sworn he was passing it out like to multiple people.
Yeah, it was the one lady. I don't know if anybody else gonna have anything.
What? Oh, yeah, that's interesting to me. Like, why is that one? Or you just gave it to that one girl on purpose, like you trying to get her out of there? I don't know. But it was just a thought. I thought he just passing around everybody. Everybody was dropping like flies, but no, it was just that one girl. So if it was a whole batch, like why is just that one? If it's only that one messed up, I don't know. But it was just a thought. Yeah, Rue is crazy with the apple on her head. The Lord sent her there to the pimp. Yes, the Lord put the pimp on her path, I guess. But I don't know who is unalive that lady who messed up the pack. I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna need I don't know how Lori and Faye gonna come back in with this man, or this man gonna go after Lori thinking like, oh, you send me some bad stuff, I'm finna be a war or something, or I'm finna come over there and mess all your stuff up. And I can see that happening. But yeah, I'm enjoying. I can't wait to see where it's go. And I agree with EJ and Tamika. Like, I'm be done with Rue if Rue got Ali in some messed up way. I'm be done with her for real.
Okay.
I know.
I'll be like, square up, hoe.
Right, that part. I'm like, I'm be too through. Like, girl.
That part. Okay, final thoughts over the last scene of this episode.
When you shoot at somebody's head and they start laughing, that should tell you everything you need to know about the person. Okay, that should let you know everything you need to know. Because now, if we go back to, I want to say, what, season 1, before Rue had an addiction, she already had she was diagnosed with what, ADHD, OCD, anxiety, and bipolar. And this was before the substance abuse. And then this was even before adding in grief. So she has all of these things going on with her that that have not been dealt with. She hadn't worked through any of that stuff, any of it. And so they would be a fool to think that they're going to get any productivity from Rue and her bum ass. She's just only going to get into more trouble, because again, she's not functioning, even if she's sober and not on drugs, because all she's doing, she was just using those to self-medicate, because she's not being treated for any of her mental health issues. At the end of the day, she's still not functioning properly, and she still has not even come to terms with like losing her father. And then we don't even know what this is doing to her, the fact that she's not close with her mom anymore, because her mom told her, like before, like I'm who she was going to put her focus to. So we don't know, like that's something else that she has on her plate. And instead of Rue using this opportunity to learn religion to help better herself, because she's not functioning as she should, because she's not taking care of her mental health, everything is going to be displaced, and using religion as a way to rationalize her misbehavior, instead of using it as an anchor to pull her up out of this bum life that she's built up around herself. And so, ain't nothing good gonna come out of this situation. She could have. We got a good basis. Like, okay, maybe now we might go somewhere if we just listen to Jesus. But we know Rue is not right in the head, and I think Lori knows that. And I think people know Rue is not right in the head, and they can exploit her. They can exploit somebody who's not right, because they can be easily taken advantage of, but also y'all underestimate them because they also go on the downward spiral because Rue ain't got Rue ain't got nothing to lose. What she got? She has nothing to lose.
Okay, that part.
And that's a dangerous person right there.
Yes.
I'm trying to
Exactly.
That's one of the worst dangerous people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that part. Listen, Kendall said she asked the question in the chat. She wants to know, who would we rather see? Would rather see Rue with Lori and Wayne, or over here with Alamo and his crew? And I ain't gonna lie, I'm for the shenanigans. I'm out here with Alamo and the crew. I put it in the poll. Y'all can put y'all number in and add to it, and we'll see what everybody thanks. If you're in the chat, let us know Alamo and the crew, put a 1 in the chat, or if it's Lori and Wayne, put a 2 in the chat. But yeah, Kay, I completely agree with everything that you said. Absolutely. When it's all said and done, Rue she's never dealt with any of this stuff. She ain't never dealt with any of her trauma. And that's where this all stemmed from. And see, we also got to remember, because somebody asked the question. No, it wasn't even, I know what it was. Remember I was talking about, I couldn't remember what I was going to ask y'all earlier. This is what it was. Remember when Rue is talking, she says, I wonder if I had been raised here in this, like the people on the farm was being raised, would I have been different? And I personally don't think that she would have been. And the only reason why I say that is because Rue's troubles didn't start when she was just when her father died. Because if we think about it, her father probably most likely would still die. But Rue had all these other issues when she was growing up. She had she was diagnosed with all sorts of things. So I really don't think that would have changed any of it.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's another example of, like, the grass is always green on the other side. You having the perception of somebody else that you looking at, but not knowing, because you don't know what's happening over there in that damn farm with them people, what they be having going on. But it looked good to you, and that's what kind of started her. Girl, you was about to have me say, someone asked a question. Oh, that's what, anyway. But do we sing? But yeah, okay, that's my song. But yeah, I feel like, it's always easier to look at somebody else's thing and be like, oh, well, maybe if I would have been in that situation, but it's no guarantee to that. And all the points y'all already brought up with her already having the mental illness, losing her dad, everything else, even before the drugs came into mix. So just because you would have been somewhere else, who knows, you might have been in an even worse situation that probably would have pushed you to damn drugs even faster. There's no guarantee. There's no way to just look. Just because something looked pretty, the packaging looked pretty, that don't mean what's underneath ain't ugly too, or other things couldn't have been happening. But it's easy to feel that way sometimes and think somebody else have it easier or better than you.
All right.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. But that was when she said that, I was like, man, that is actually that's a really good thought to think about. But I just honestly, Rue had all of this stuff built up, way before then. And Kay, speaking from the therapy side of it, our resident therapist, y'all in the building, what are your thoughts on what Rue said? Do you think this would have been any different for her with all of the stuff that she already had as a child?
No, because it's not like she had raggedy parents. She didn't. It's just that she was, she was so close to, her dad, and that the grief hit her. But her mom tried, and she tried for so long. And her mom was also trying to parent her and be present for her sick father. And Rue has, she has a younger sister, and then dealing with her mom did everything that she possibly could and was stretched so thin. It doesn't matter what environment Rue was going to be in if she did not want to get proper help for her mental illness, because it's not like she wasn't offered resources. And then it's not even also like she didn't have, you know, friends that were trying to be in her corner. Like when Jules and that one guy last season was just like, she's going too far. Like she needs help. And they tried to have an intervention for her at her house to sit there and like look like, hey, we want to be like, we care about you and we want you to get help. Rue didn't want it. She didn't want it. So it's not like it wasn't offered. So any environment that she would be in, Rue has to want the help for herself. She has to want better. And there hasn't been too many periods in her life where she wanted better. Even that one time where she stopped doing drugs because she was with Jules, all she did was because of that addictive personality, she just latched on to Jules, and Jules was like, you're doing too much. You know, like you still need to be your own person. Like it's always going to be something until Rue actually accepts help for her mental illnesses. It doesn't matter where she's at or who she's going to be at. The symptoms are going to take over. The symptoms are going to take over. Like today, she could take some money and retire and go live in that place if she want to. Rue was going to find something to do, because that's what happens, especially with bipolar, when the ups and the downs. Yes, when she's having a moment of like clarity and I want to do something, but when the tide shifts, she's going to spiral. There's always going to be a spiral, and if she doesn't get help for it, they can put her on the most peaceful place on the planet. She's going to mess it up, if not for herself, then somebody else. She's going to drag somebody down and get somebody else in trouble just for the hell of it, because she has no kind of consciousness of consequences, because she don't have nothing to lose. She doesn't care about the people around her and what they have at stake, and that's what will cause her to lose friends and family around her, because she's reckless.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, y'all. So that was Euphoria. We didn't get to see Jules in this episode, but we did learn that Jules is a sugar baby. So I didn't harp on that part too much, because I'm ready to see Jules. I'm hoping that we'll get to see her in the next episode.
Yeah.
And see her out here living her best sugar baby life, because I'm not mad at it. Okay,
I'm not mad at being a sugar baby. I mean, it depends on what you got to do.
I don't know. They say sugar babies. What they say, sugar babies don't be having the things. That's what I can't remember. I don't know if it was inside of the trailer, and I just laughed when they said that. I was like, y'all so funny.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what somebody said.
In high school, she was on the website already, so I'm not surprised this is the next step.
Yeah,
she was already on you know, being solicited by these grown men as a high schooler. So, you know.
So there we are. Well, we're going to go ahead and stop 30 years. The poll. Yeah. Poll fast. Go. We're going to go ahead and stop the poll. Everybody said Alamo and the crew. Y'all, this was it. That's everything that was important that went down. We talked about a little bit of everything. We appreciate everyone coming out and hanging out with us. I'm going to let all the ladies go through and tell what they got going on their channels. And yeah, and y'all let me know what y'all thought about everything down in here. Go ahead and drop it down in the comments. I'm going to start with you, Miss Nita Boo. What you got going on?
I was about to say, you could have just skipped you could have just skipped over me. But I do have a channel. Go check out my old content. I haven't really been doing anything new just yet. I'm still trying to get in a good mind frame. I don't like to come to people when I'm not doing well. So, you know, so I'm doing the panels, and when I be back, put your notifications on so you can see when I drop.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Moochilla. Ow. What you got going on, Boo? Or I know you're trying to get back into the groove of it as well, just kind of dabbling in here or there.
Otherwise, I'll be sitting in if y'all send the link if I can participate. I am gonna try to get up on trending topics though.
Okay, that's what's up. Listen, you are always welcome to sit in on any of our live shows. You already know that you and Nita both, any of the shows that we have, y'all just hop in. It doesn't matter. Tamika, what you got going on?
Yeah, I'm hopping in. Okay, running around these YouTube streets doing the panels. We got a lot of panels going on because there's a lot of stuff out. So Divorce Sisters and The Boys, Euphoria from is getting ready to come. I feel like I'm leaving something out. I may do like an overall of Imperfect Woman. I am watching that, and I gotta speak to Candy Love behind the scenes because I don't know if we could even talk about the Oval this season, the way they played in our face and just dumped the whole season over there on Paramount, child. So we will keep y'all posted on that one. But other than that, come through. There's a lot of stuff up over there on the channel though. Hit that like, subscribe to all the channels, hit the like on all the channels, hype up all the channels. I'm trying to make my way to 3,000 slowly but surely. All right. If y'all don't mind rocking in the den, I appreciate it.
Hey, that's what's up. Make sure that y'all are subscribed to the channel. Make sure y'all subscribe to everybody's channel. Everybody has their own
this summer we
perspective.
got what you call that? A Night of the Seven Kingdoms about to come back this summer.
It's already coming that quick.
Yeah, then
I think
the Conqueror.
filming.
House of the Dragon.
House of Dragon. I know
I meant House of the Dragon, y'all know I be mixing this stuff up. And then the Conqueror. They about to do a movie on that one. Child, that's going to theaters. Yeah, thank you for correcting me because that's what I meant.
The second season now, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. Listen, I'm here for all of that. Definitely here for that. Mo, what you got going on?
What I got going on? Damn, what do I got?
Thank you, Keisha.
Divorced Sisters. I did that yesterday. I'm doing that on Thursdays. I did that with Jay yesterday. For 9 and 10. So go check that out. And also yesterday I did. I talked about Imperfect Women. That's on Apple TV. If y'all not tuning into that, that's good. Y'all should check it out because it's a hot mess. But it keep you in there. Like, okay, who done it? But yeah. So also Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm covering that on my channel, as well as Bell Collector Birmingham. Episode I will have episode 2 out probably sometime this weekend. And we just got through doing what we got to do. Talk about the Dang On Boys. Yes, so check that out. That was a good live. I think that's it for me.
I'm still working on Imperfect Women right now. I said I was gonna let them finish on up so I could just go ahead and binge watch the rest of it because but I like it so far. But his and hers, I feel like that's such a hard show to top.
Yeah,
I still feel like that's one of the top shows of 2026 so far for me.
That was a different twist. Yeah.
So absolutely. I don't know. Kay, what you got going on, though?
For all my Marvel fans, y'all, hop on over. We are covering Daredevil Born Again season 2. So come on over there for those reviews. Non-spoiler review for the dramas on the channel. I am trying to on my list of things is They Will Kill You, You, Me, and Tuscany, and the MJ movie is next on the list. Oh, and we do the Testaments on Sundays, and then it's coming back. Y'all already know I cover From, so make sure if y'all aren't caught up, come on over so we can talk about From. That'll be on Tuesdays. Y'all make sure y'all hit like and subscribe on the channel.
Yes. Thank you to everybody who came through. Thank you, Jeff, for coming through. We appreciate you. Keisha, we appreciate you as well. Kendall, thank you. Always a pleasure having everyone drop through. Everybody who came through who didn't get a chance to say anything, just thank y'all. We appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. If you're watching this on the replay, please make sure to drop down and type in #replay squad. As for your girl in my channel, just keep your notifications turned on. I am dropping some reviews. I dropped a few of them yesterday. I have a few more that I'll be dropping today. We just have a bunch of panels going on right now. So again, Testaments are happening on Sunday. From is going to be on Tuesdays. From comes back on next week. So we'll start adding that one to the roster. Divorce Sisters is on Thursdays. On Fridays, we have a double header, and we do The Boys and we do Euphoria. Tika and I, of course, check out our channel, Talk That Talk. We do reactions over there. So definitely go check that out as well. We just dropped our reaction for Game of Thrones season 1, episode 2, as well as Bridgerton. This is Tika's first time watching Game of Thrones, so definitely go check that out. It's interesting. And we have other reactions up there as well. So Interview with the Vampire and some other stuff. So please go and support that channel and help us get that channel to where we need it to be. We have our next goal is we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We hit our 500, so now we're trying to get to 1,000. So please go help us with that. Other than that, we're about to get up out of here, guys. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we will talk to you guys later. Peace.
Filling them with octane, got them gassed up, about to get blasted up. So the last one was the most brother miss him. I seen it when he kissed him at the wake, made his body shoot. The high guy in 850, eyes smoking, rap camera, full chrome and terror. Street fly by deliverance, the fifth is conspicuous. Bad boy slipped in 95, ridiculous. My rap lines is like landmines. One step, kaboom, black suits fill the room. To women making surgery, your mouth is the click. Act up, I have my honey's total busted.